to say growing up for me was kind of tough. Growing up, and my mom's a single parent, and my mom was very young when she had me. My mom's only 35 today. She had me when she was 15, something like that. So growing up is pretty tough, you know. I watched my mom raise me over a little or nothing, and I didn't have no father around, so I didn't have a male figure, you know, to look upon, and it's kind of tough. So when you're growing up by a woman, when a woman's raising you, you have woman tendencies, not like acting real feminine, but you know, like things like, you know, you start to think a little more like a woman, and you know, for me, I'm a little sensitive than the average man, but since I'm so sensitive, sometimes I can be really hard. And it was hard, you know. My mom is like my best friend for me, you know. She taught me, she put a football in my hand. And you know, I've been days where my mother would go outside and really throw the football at me. And I would be shocked, like, why do you throw football like that? And, you know, so, and I say years went by, and my mom had a little sister. I'm sorry, my mother had a daughter. And my daughter, I'm sorry, y'all gotta forgive me.
That's okay, we understand.
My little sister is like my biggest critic, and she's like my best friend. You know, we crack jokes on each other. You know, like there's been times where I would go in her room and she would sleep, and I would like put her hand in a cup of hot water, and like she would really be on herself while she sleep, and it'd be so funny. And she would get me like she would get a pack of Kool-Aid, and I'd be asleep because I sleep heavy. She would pour the Kool-Aid like in my ear a little bit, and it'd be like, and it would be twitch, and it'd be so funny. But I just want to say that, you know, my mother's been there for me as a child. You know, I didn't have any friends because I wore glasses or whatever. And I wasn't really attractive to people, so you know, I didn't have friends. My mother's always been around. You know, she showed me things. She played video games with me, and you know, she's always been there for me. And people ask me every time I'm with my mom, they say, "Is that your sister?" Or I'm like, "No, that's my mom," because she looks so young. You know, she's only 35, and I just want to say that, you know, family is very important. Growing up, if you don't have that male figure, you know, stay close to your family because at the end, family and friends, that's all you really have. And when you don't have that, you know, you don't have nothing else. For me, God made a way for me, you know, because I didn't have a father. You know, I didn't have anybody to look up to. So embrace your family, you know, God makes a way through anything.